Dunk or don't dunk. Choose your side.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to WatchMojo. Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 snacks that don't exist anymore.
Cookie outside, luscious melted chocolatey filling inside.
Now that's maximum satisfaction.
I want to thank you, Yogurilla, for bringing back all our Yogo.
For this list, we are looking at the most deliciously missed snack foods that have tragically fallen by the wayside. So, what is your discontinued snack food wish list? Let us know in the comments. All right, let's dig in. Number 10, PB Crisps.
It began with a nut and a bolt that shook his top hat with a jolt. PB Crisp, an idea for a munch.
You just know a snack is missed when there are groups on multiple platforms asking for their return. PB Crisps were one such snack. A small graham that looked like a little peanut, but filled with huge flavor.
With graham cookie outside for crunch. Inside a center so sweet. Peanut butter cream, oh, a treat.
That's because inside there was some delicious peanut butter filling, while PB&J Crisps added jelly, and chocolate crisps were filled with, you guessed it, chocolate. It was the combination of crispiness, sweetness, and nuttiness that made us crave PB Crisps back in the mid-90s. And we would do just about anything to have them back.
PB Crisp, PB Crisp, PB Crisp. The sweet taste that is destined for fame.
Number 9, Jell-O Pudding Pops.
Jell-O brand pudding pops, made with the goodness of real Jell-O pudding.
Imitation may be the sincerest form of flattery, but nothing quite beats the real thing. This is going to be a running thread for many of these snacks, such as Jell-O Pudding Pops. Because it isn't as if frozen pudding on a stick has gone away. It's more that the trademarked brand and that trademarked taste is no more.
New, rich, creamy-tasting Jell-O brand pudding pops. All the goodness of real Jell-O pudding frozen on a stick.
Jell-O Pudding Pops were a summertime staple throughout the 1980s and beyond. A creamy and indulgent frozen treat. The OG Pudding Pops were lost after General Foods sold the name to Popsicle, which used their own flavoring and production methods. The good news is that you can technically make these at home if you buy the Jell-O molds, some milk, and a little bit of nostalgia.
Jell-O brand pudding pops. All the goodness of real Jell-O pudding made with milk, so you know it's wholesome.
Number 8, Peanut Butter Boppers.
Good old creamy peanut butter's gone. Boppers.
Trust us when we tell you that you have not lived unless you've had peanut butter boppers in your mouth. This crispy, creamy, and utterly delicious snack was almost sinful in its ridiculous indulgence. The snack was from the Nature Valley Company, which today is more closely associated with healthy-ish granola snacks. There was nothing remotely health-conscious about peanut butter boppers, however. Unless we're counting the protein in the peanut butter?
Peanut butter boppers. It's creamy peanut butter, a crispy coating, and a whole lot more.
Regardless, this creamy PB center was smooth and velvety in texture. A mouthfeel that clashed in the best way possible with those crispy crunchies on the outside. Seriously, someone find us some peanut butter boppers.
Peanut butter boppers. New from Nature Valley. What a snack.
Number 7, Oreo Cakesters.
Billy's got an Oreo Cakester. Billy's got an Oreo Cakester.
They're like Oreos, but cakey. If that description turns you off, then maybe you're too young to remember Oreo Cakesters in their heyday. That's because this Oreo experiment was more than just an Oreo cookies snack cake hybrid.
Really, Brian? What? Dunking Oreo Cakesters? Come on, buddy. You know that dunking is for Oreo cookies only.
Dad, this is the Oreo of snack cakes. It was made for dunking.
There was a fluffy indulgence to the creamy filling that tasted a bit more executive than your average double stuff, while the cake itself was softer and more spongy than it had any right to be, honestly. Did Oreo Cakesters feel like the cookie company was trying to go for that sweet, sweet hostess money? Maybe. We weren't complaining. Bring these back.
New Oreo Cakesters. Oreo cream sandwiched between two moist chocolate cakes. This is big.
Number 6, PB Max.
It don't stand for piggy banks, platinum blonde, pink baboon.
Let's face it, candy bars come and go, most without much fanfare. There are some serious calls for the return of the PB Max, however. A Mars candy creation that really was something else. The final form of PB Max wasn't just peanut butter and chocolate, but a delicious cookie topped with PB and then covered in sweet chocolate heaven.
PB means peanut butter, real peanut butter, lots of real peanut butter, in pure milk chocolate with the crunch of a whole grain cookie.
The most frustrating thing about the PB Max's demise is that it actually sold really well. However, the Mars family reportedly didn't like peanut butter. or money apparently, so they use this subjective opinion as a means for the PB Max axe. What a waste.
PB Max, we mean peanut butter.
Number 5. Cheetos Twisted.
It's geometry time. Ooh, snackometry time.
It may seem as if there's a new flavor of Cheetos available every week, so you'd be forgiven if you didn't notice that Cheetos Twisted no longer exist.
New Twisted Cheetos snacks.
These curly Q-shaped Cheeto snacks were thicker, meaning more of that finger-staining cheese dust to coat your fingers. They also arrived armed with that patented Cheetos Crunch, and were available from around 2002 to 2012, but all good things must eventually come to an end. The Cheetos folks discontinued their Twisted brand, but never fear because the company is bound to create something similar down the line.
Deliciously twisted, dangerously cheesy.
Number 4. Yogos.
Kellogg's Yogos just got hit with watermelon splash flavor! Part fruity flavor, part yogurty coating. New watermelon splash flavor Yogos! Worlds of fun!
Parents will often do just about anything to get their kids to eat healthy. But even the busiest folks have their limits. Yogos weren't trying to masquerade as healthy fruit or yogurt, but instead were sugary, fruit-flavored snacks with a yogurt coating on top. They were an acquired taste to say the least, but millennials were on that taste back when they were kids, as Yogos seemed to be on top between 2005 and the beginning of the 2010s.
Logo on the Yogo.
Chewy, sweet, sour, and available in varieties of berry flavors, Yogos were perhaps too unique for this world, and burned so bright that they could never be brought back.
Ah, what a blast! It's like new Go-Go Gorilla Mix. Seriously rough stuff.
Number 3. Philadelphia Cheesecake Snack Bars.
Ooh, Philly snack bars.
Hey, ever think to yourself, I've been good. Why shouldn't I have cheesecake for a snack?
Cheesecake. What? This is heaven.
No? It was just us? Now well, we have no regrets about devouring this indulgent snack from the Philadelphia people. Small, snack-sized cheesecake squares available to eat any hour of the day. You want the graham cracker bottom? You get the graham cracker bottom. You want sweet icing and fruit laced over that thick cheesecake deliciousness? Shut the front door and eat these slices of heaven in private, because we guarantee you're gonna have a moment. We can only hope and pray that the next time we stroll by our grocer's freezer, this classic snack will be staring back at us.
Treat yourself to the rich and creamy cheesecake taste of Philadelphia snack bars.
Here you go, Fluffy.
They're a little taste of heaven.
Number 2. Hershey's Bites. The Hershey's company has so many delicious snacks under their belt, it's easy to forget that there's also plenty of forgotten classics. Hershey's Swoops were one, but the penultimate spot on our list goes to the much-missed Hershey's Bites. No, not the candy bites, but this even crunchier and more snackable concoction that came in a variety of flavors.
Hey, look who just showed up! Introducing new Kit Kat and Heath Bites.
You get the feeling everyone is staring at us?
What, is my bag open?
Rolos, Kit Kats, peppermint patties, and more were all shrunk down and packaged in a size that was perfectly geared for guzzling. Unfortunately, they posed a choking hazard for some, and most of the line was discontinued. However, Hershey's website does say that limited flavors can be purchased direct, but don't go scouring store shelves for this one.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Keebler Magic Middles.
An idea that will change the cookie world forever. Melted chocolatey middles in the cookies.
Too late, we just did it. New Keebler Magic Middles.
If there were ever a snack cookie king, this was the one. The mighty Keebler elves truly outdid themselves when they magically concocted the recipe for the perfect treat.
Caught him smuggling melted chocolatey filling out of your factory.
Tree.
Pretty clever. He hid it inside this chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, you mean Keebler Magic Middles.
The shortbread wasn't too sweet and held its integrity against that chocolatey or peanut buttery flavor core that burst onto your taste buds with the force of a fudgy freight train. Oh, and if you warmed these bad boys in the microwave for a few seconds, absolute heaven. We're not sure if we can go all the way to the top of the Keebler elf hierarchy for some answers, but we are desperate for Magic Middles to be made available again.
New Magic Middles from Keebler.
Genius, pure genius.
Well, now that we're all nostalgic and hungry, tell me, which discontinued snack food do you wish you were munching on right now? For me, it is and it will always be the Wendy's breadstick, and I will continue to talk about this until they bring it back. So let's get that going on Twitter or something. Anyway, be sure to let us know in the comments which snack you miss the most, or come tell me on Twitter or Instagram at Rebecca Brayton, or on my YouTube channel. See ya.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.